Hey, Miranda Sullivan here. Let's talk about holding the vision and going through that process. Like our 3D world is showing us something that we've decided, okay, that was okay for a while there, but something in my heart is calling me to create something different, right? So, how do you walk through that process and what do you do about the 3D world, right? So, one of the things that I encourage people to do is to, well, first of all, you got to hold the vision, be clear on what it is that you want. You don't have to know everything because the universe can fill it in amazing, amazing ways. Even if you know just a few things in your heart of what it is that you desire, right? So you hold the vision, right? And then knowing that when you go through this process, you're changing paradigms. You're letting go of old ways and bringing in new ways of being. So there's several things that can happen, like the universe can make way by letting go of the old and bringing in be able to bring in the new. Like I have been visualizing a new SUV truck, beautiful vehicle, absolutely love it. I would lay there and dream about it every night, hear the little clicky thingy, knew how beautiful it was to drive it. And my plan was, when I made the money, to just buy it, but that's not how the universe always works. It's about making a decision from who it is that you want to be and make that decision. So when the truck broke down, I needed to make the decision from who it is that I want to be to go ahead and buy the vehicle, and get it financed. So, but that took me into a whole place of making more money, allowing more flow, because you have created that funnel. You have created that funnel to where there's the need to bring in more money so it can go somewhere, because money needs to have a place to go, right? So anyhow, so when you hold the vision, things can fall away, things can shift, things can change. Sometimes you might have people in your life that want to keep you there, and they may have their own fears about where it is that you are and where it is that you want to go. And that's okay. Let them know how much you appreciate, how much they care for you, but keep moving forward in your vision, because I truly believe that if you have a vision inside of you, that is yours, and nobody else can bring that vision together like you can, because otherwise God wouldn't have put it there. It's yours, and it's yours to bring it into reality. So getting a mentor, because it can be kind of crazy moving through all this, and of course then you got the rewiring, because we want to always focus on what it is that we want rather than what we don't want as much as possible. But rewiring our minds, because what is in our current 3D reality is because of our old programs, because the way that we've been programmed, the way that we've been thinking and feeling and deciding about our lives, right? So rewiring ourselves and letting go of the trauma, letting go of the hurts, the wounds, the stuff, the blocks that are holding us back. And of course, that's what I do. And I have an 8-week program coming up. So if you want to check that out, let me know. But it's just, it can be a beautiful process, but always know that the universe is working for you. It's always working for you. Sometimes you can feel uncomfortable going through it, but know that it is working for you. So, and then some of the things that I like to talk about too in going through this process of holding the vision, of course, you want to hold the vision, but of course you want to let go of the attachments to it, by feeling good about where it is that you are right now. It's beautiful where you are right now. Get into a good, grateful for it, because the old you helped create that with God, right? So find all the beautiful things about it. Know how wonderful it is. Just be in grateful, attitude about it, and loving yourself, right? So the other ones that I want to add, I don't know if other people will talk about this, is the self-care. Because allowing yourself to work out, creating those good endorphins, doing even just 15 minutes several times a week, doing it with persistency and consistency, working out, going for a walk, doing yoga. It helps keep your mind focused, and that's so important with this work, to focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. Allowing yourself to be fed with good food, good fuel, so you're getting, and then at night getting the rest that you need to be able to get up the next day and do your thing again, right? And do whatever it is you feel guided to do. Keep moving into who it is that you want to be, right? So when you take care of yourself by meditating, by working out, by feeding yourself with good fuel, good food, you're allowing yourself to get good night's sleep. You're working on your programs, you're working on what it is, whatever it is that you need to let go, working on your triggers. That's all self-care, and it's all an important part of this holding on to the vision, because you're creating a new you, you're creating a different way of being, you're learning, you're growing, you're expanding, being grateful for everything that it is that you have, to allow what it is that you want to come in, because it's got a good feeling place to land in. So hold that vision. Know that you're not crazy. Know that you're beautiful. Know that something beautiful and wonderful is working through you to be created in this world, because when you hold it in the mind, you will see it in the real 3D world when you're aligned. So I hope you have found these tips helpful. Like, subscribe, share. Got any comments, questions? Let me know, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.